Going YouTubers, Electron Man. Today we're going to do a little review on some oscilloscope probes. I know this is probably not something that a lot of people are going to need, but hey, if you're in that small crowd of needing them, this is definitely kind of interesting. Anyway, I picked up this little, basically, I've been building my new shop and I've been retrofitting all my test equipment. In fact, I got a bunch of work to do. I got about 8 or 9 CBs lined up I need to repair now. But anyway, I was out here in my old oscilloscope probes. One of them, the tip had broke off of it, and the other one, the wires were frayed. I mean, they're ancient. But so anyway, I got out there looking around and see what I could pick up for probes, and I found this little kit on Amazon. And man, probes have dropped in price. The last time I bought a probe was probably about 15, 20 years ago, and I believe I paid right at $100 for it. And basically, I'm going to open this bag here that I got from Amazon, and this is 2 probes, mind you, and I paid like $100 for one, but I got 2 probes and a whole bunch of just about everything else you could ever want to plug in an oscilloscope. And I believe it was like around $20, which is mind blowing to me. It's amazing, what I guess getting from China comes comparative, 20 years ago. About the only ones you get was America. But anyway, basically it came with 2 probes. It came with some little alligator clip probe, so you can, same thing, BNC connector, so you can plug it into, it's these little quick probes, these little hook probes, I guess you call them, a set of them. I think it came with a set of, this is awesome, this can plug in a power supply or a lot of different components, but it says, I think 3.5 mil connectors with the BNC on one side. It came with, BNC with a set of alligator clips on it. And then it came with, looks like just a straight BNC to BNC jumper. So, anyway, let's kind of get to opening these here. I'm going to take a look at them here. But, this looks like about a 3-foot BNC to BNC connector. God, there was a time I think I almost paid what I paid for everything for just one of these. But, just a standard, feels like pretty good, flexible silicone type wire. Go ahead and open this. This is the alligator ones. And also these oscilloscope probes, when I get to it, they're actually 1X, 10X. I'm used to, in old school days, I still got one around here. You either bought one that was a 1X or 10X. They didn't actually have a switch on it like this. I think there was some, but most I know of were you either had a 1X probe or 10X probe. These are actually both. Here's your BNC to alligator clips, which, like for my RF generator, that would work great. Not this oscilloscope, some of this stuff, because most of your test equipment is going to have a BNC connector on it. So oscilloscopes, frequency counters, waveform generators, RF generators, about all that stuff uses BNC as your connectors. This is cool. This is a pigtail, so this is BNC with basically the banana 3.5 millimeter, I believe is what those are, and then you can actually piggyback something else on the top of that. And then here's the which I love these type of probes here, which is kind of what they got on the end of the oscilloscope probes too, but these are really handy for checking transistors and stuff like that. But anyway, here you go. You got another BNC, and it's got the little hook arounds, great for TL, for checking TLL on a IC or something like that, TLL logic or something. You can hook it to your ground and then hook it to one of the pins on the IC and test waveforms and etc. on that. And then you got your 2 probes here, and get this out here. And it's got the little bands so that you can identify them. If you got a bunch of probes there, it's kind of nice to have a little band on there, help identify them. But here's my 2 probes. And they're nice long. I'm sure they're 3 foot, probably 1 meter is what they're probably calling them. Probably 3 foot, 3 inches or whatever exactly. But 2 probes, and they have a 1X, 10X switch right there on the probe. Your ground link, which is unpluggable, which I like that. And it's got the little hook loop there, and it also comes across and you got the pinpoint probe. Let's see how, we'll go ahead and plug one in here to my oscilloscope and do a calibrate on it. And see what we're looking like when it comes out of the box. I'll get this plugged in here and go and get it turned on. And then we'll see, and then I'll bring the camera out here and you can see what the waveform is. Just hook it up, calibrate there, go ahead and turn her on. See if she comes up. Yeah, she's catching a trigger, so that'll warm up for a second here, and we'll take a look and see. And it comes with a little screwdriver here, and that screwdriver, if you need to, if your square or your wave's not clean, you can like it tips off on one side or the other on the line, you can adjust that and straighten that out. Wow. Here's my calibrate right here. I'm going to show you. And as you can see, I don't even need to, and I've got it on, I got it on 5, so exactly spot on, clean as a whistle. I don't have any twists on any of the lines, so I don't need to go in there. If one of the sides of this line was kind of drawing down on one side or the other, that's when you take the little screwdriver and you go in that little slot there and you turn it till you make it nice and level. That's basically I guess what would you call it, tuning the probe. But anyway, there you go. That's one probe. Let's see what the other probe looks like. We'll go ahead and take this one off. See if they both came out of the box that well. I'm really impressed. Usually, even the $100 probes, I've always had to go back and tweak on them. Let's see if I get lucky enough and they're both that way. You're hooked up on my calibrate. Oh, there we go. Oh, I got it on 10x, don't I? Yep. Okay, look at that. Both of them, same way. I don't need to do any tuning at all, and that would be correct on 10x. In fact, we could do the math here, and so that would mean go to here, and then when I go to 10x, see, there she goes. Does have a little bit of a bend on it on 10x there. I don't know if I can clean that up or not. Let me see if I can get the screwdriver out one hand and actually give you a chance to see what I'm talking about. Hold on. Okay, yeah, you can see a little bit of a lip there. Let's see if I can tweak that any. Get in the hole. There we go. See, I'm leveling that out. See, now it's nice and level right there. Perfect. That's how you calibrate the probe. Let's go back to turn the 10x off and go back to 0.5 volts. Make sure I didn't. Yeah, and we're still level on 5x. So there you go. That was just basically calibrating the probe. But anyway, as you can see, for the amount of money, it really is mind-boggling to me that I'm able to pick that up for $20, 2 probes and all the extra stuff here. Anyway, like I said, I don't know if this is for everybody, but I just thought it was kind of interesting and really help you out if you're looking for a set of probes. I mean, you can't go wrong with a set of probes and all the extras for 20 bucks. This is Electron Man. Have a great day.